Welcome back to the Pokemon League World Championship for the battle between Nemona and Wally. Nemona taking on the championship leader. She was able to take down Blue last time. Can she beat Wally this week? For Nemona we have Lycanroc, Goodra, Horbot, Kamor, Meowscarada and Quaquaval. And for Wally we have his championship leading team of Roseray, Talonflame, Azumarill, Magdezor, Garchomp and Mega Galade. A challenging battle for Nemona as we lead with Pawmot for Nemona and Talonflame for Kieran, switching using U-turn, taking advantage of U-turn to get around the switching rule that we have. And Ice Punch will freeze Garchomp after Double Shock does absolutely nothing to it, and now Garchomp is thaws out immediately and takes Pawmot down with Earthquake. Big shock. Wow. A Throat Chop from Meowscarada as Talonflame comes back in. Meowscarada, thanks to Protein, becomes a Dark Side but is burned by Flame Body, and Talonflame goes for U-turn. Super effective into the Dark type, doesn't do that much damage, and Throat Chop into Azumarill now. As we go for Flower Trick into Azumarill, and Azumarill takes that really well despite being a critical hit. That is the burn. Really helping out. Play Rough will take Meowscarada down as in comes the Goodra, Thunderbolt, and Azumarill takes it. Will heal with the Citrus Berry and goes for Ice Spinner, over half of Goodra's health there. As Azumarill switches into the Garchomp and Thunderbolt. Garchomp obviously immune to Thunderbolt there, takes very smart from Kieran and goes for Outrage and will take Goodra down. In comes the Lycanroc. Drill Run, very much a fast Pokemon this Lycanroc. Take Garchomp down and will take damage from Rough Skin and the Rocky Helmet. In comes Azumarill. Aqua Jet isn't enough to take Lycanroc down, but that's a powerful move. Thanks to Stab and Huge Power, Stone Edge will land on Azumarill and take it down. Crunch does good damage into Roseray, who comes in for Wally, and Giga Drain will take Lycanroc down and heal Roseray slightly, who gets a defense drop from Crunch. Dazzling Gleam, a fast Roseray one-shots the Komoro. As in comes Quaquaval, and Giga Drain does massive damage into Quaquaval, and surely this is all over. But Triple Axel could be enough to take Roseray down, and it is! But there is not much that Quaquaval is faster than. Quaquaval is deceivingly slow. As in comes the Galade, and Psycho Cut will take the fighting type Quaquaval down. And it is all over, and Wally still a dominant force here in the World Championship. Still a championship leader, and will actually increase his gap to Ivy, who did get beat this week. Wally will increase his gap to Ivy, but will Blue be able to get back on form in our next battle coming up? Wally still dominant, still top of the table, still possibly the favourite to become the world champion this season. But as we get to the playoffs towards the end of the season, we've still got a very long way. Wally could hit a cliff at some point. He has been dominant, but anything can happen in this championship. But Wally seems to be the one constant, minus one hiccup against Kukui. He seems to be the one constant in this championship, because he is dominant the whole time and still winning almost every battle he comes up against. And Wally will still stand at the very top of the table at the moment, and will extend his gap thanks to a 3 Pokemon win over Nemona.